lose ourselves in the spirit of things. We lose our sight when we put our trust in things of this material world, of things that fade away. Let me keep coming back, 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 keep coming back.
Wires hold you back. They tie you down, restrict your movements, and ultimately stop you reaching your full potential. Which is why it's time to break free from the confines of the cable and fully embrace lasting wireless gaming with Logitech G. The G603 wireless gaming mouse and the G613 wireless mechanical gaming keyboard both deliver the kind of performance and efficiency you need to compete and win at the highest levels of gaming. The G603 wireless gaming mouse can run with 1 or 2 AA batteries to suit your weight and balance tastes, and can provide up to a staggering 500 hours of non-stop play.
Expect nothing less.
This is largely down to the incredible new high-efficiency rated optical sensor, or HERO for short.
Heroes never die.
As well as enjoying 10 times the power efficiency of the last generation of sensors, it boasts exceptional accuracy and responsiveness with up to 12,000 dpi. You can manually adjust sensitivity in the Logitech gaming software, assigning up to 5 preset levels which can be switched on the fly by tapping this button. Whilst we're on the subject of buttons, the G603 has 6 which are fully programmable, either assigned to game profiles on your main PC or stored in onboard memory for when you're on the go. But all this is nothing without latency-free performance, and thanks to Logitech G's new highly optimized light speed technology and a 1 millisecond report rate, the G603 is photon fast, with no risk of interference from other Wi-Fi or Bluetooth sources, even in crowded LAN and tournament settings. Lightspeed is in fact so advanced that the G603 is faster than most wired gaming mice.
An excellent kill.
When you're not competing, you can also switch from peak gaming mode to the low productivity setting, pushing the report rate to 8 milliseconds and further optimizing battery life.
MVP.
The G603 also has the added benefit of allowing you to connect to devices via Bluetooth. To complete your optimized wireless setup though, you need to look beyond the mouse. The G613 wireless mechanical gaming keyboard is the first of its kind. Also leveraging Logitech G's incredible new 1 millisecond report rate lightspeed technology or Bluetooth connectivity, this keyboard houses the esports grade Roma G mechanical key switches. With an actuation distance of just 1.5 millimeters, these are up to 25% faster than the competition.
This calls for a celebration.
Combine this with an actuation force of just 45 grams, and you have a low fatigue, high performance keyboard designed to help you win. In addition to delivering faster keystroke response rates than most wired gaming keyboards on the market, the G613 also boasts incredible power performance with up to 18 months of gaming on just 2 AA batteries. To find out more about the G613 and the G603, just visit logitechg.com.
ever find the right words. And there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl. So I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right.
To get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, gravity pulls you straight down.
of regularities, living all the dreams, playing all the games, and chase us down, but we will always win. Leading every dance, feeling every touch, and getting high in love. We're invincible. Trust in me. We're invincible. Don't you see? We're invincible.
I'll be here as your foundation. And I say, hey, yo, just let it go. Your struggles won't remain. And I say, hey, yo, we're holding hope and wake up yesterday. So hold on to me. Hold on to me. Hold on to me.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts.
candle, like it was built to break off the handle. How'd we get to this place? We're leaving everything behind for new and exciting feelings, but I won't leave you. Will everything we know be lost and changed for something new? Only time will tell, but I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you.
Standing on the edge of a cliff, realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from heaven's send with me tonight. Trying to find our place in this world. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Keeping secrets there, hide them everywhere. Just you and like a broken soul in a wonderland without angels. That is how I feel when the mirror shows me a stranger. Yeah. And I know they're just fragments of a world where your absence all I get to see. Take me back to the planet where you and I are still meant to be. 'Cause I'm incomplete when you ain't by my side, when you don't wake up next to me. Yeah, I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete. Yeah, I'm incomplete. Hey, 'cause I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete.
These roads intersect, on each one I reflect. These lines write my story. These places change me, each one replacing. Like night into morning, I miss the open air, the going anywhere, riding with you like we used to.
over the edge. Feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above our town, I can finally see you now. I see the fear inside your eyes, I see the pain in your smile. I can finally see you now. Oh, we're ready.
Alright, welcome everybody to the first semi-final of the ILG Cup Season 2 Pune Minor. That's gonna be Mag Pune 5 going up against Tango Punch. I'm Shadeslayer, that'll be a caster for this game. Just gonna have a quick restore back in, but Mag Pune 5 will definitely gonna be heavy favorites moving into this game. Best of one semi-final match to see who will be your first grand finalist at the ILG Cup Season 2 Pune Minor from ACG. Pretty even for now. Do expect the winner, however, to start off on the CT side. Oh, the players have switched up for the moment. Let's hold on 1 second as we fix that back up. The players are quickly just going to switch around. You can see they've joined onto the wrong side for now, but for all the viewers who are tuning in, this is day 2 of the ILG Cup Pune Minor from ACG. Big shout out to all the sponsors. Title sponsor LXG, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors LG and Nvidia. Online media partner Sportskeeda. There you go. Players do finally swap around, and we're gonna see aggression towards main early on. All right, we're just gonna have a quick pause back, but yeah, the quarterfinals. This is the first one. Mac Pune 5 up against Tango Punch. After which, we will be moving on to D-Style versus Pentagram Esports. And we will have the finals coming up after that, which will be a best of 3. So, some crazy CSGO action coming your way from Pune. If you haven't taken part in ILG thus far and want to be part of our wide range of tournaments, you can go ahead and check out all the information on our website, ilg.lxgindia.com. You will be able to see what are the partner cafes, which is the cities where you can participate. You also have access to the registrations itself on the portal. So don't wait up, immediately go ahead, check out all the information, and do register for the tournaments that will run till the end of September. So we did start at the beginning of April, and we finished quite a fair bit of tournaments, but there still is a few more to come before we do wrap up with the minors. So alright, we finally do go live. And we're seeing some team knives coming in, and it does look like Tango Punch will take the knife round and decide to start off on the CT side. Kind of expected that. But Mac Pune 5 are gonna be heavy favorites moving into this one. They looked flawless throughout the entirety of yesterday, and today they should be feeling pretty confident moving into this one. Mac Pune 5 starting on the G side, 4 sets of armor, utility on Never Give Up, and it does look like the one smoke that he has picked up will be going in towards CT. Respect up at stairs. Defrag. Oh, beautiful headshot coming in from Defrag, but he's gonna be blinded now. Up at stairs, the first frag comes in. Defrag just managed to find the second one. Almost a third. He's missing quite a bit of shots here. Eventually will go down. I think it took a little bit of team damage there as well. But for now, 2v2 RSN. Gets tagged down pretty low, 23 HP. Hero for any openings here. Only GG gonna rush up. Spots the first player out, but can't find that instant headshot. Sai is able to loop around and give Mac Pune 5 the pistol. Do let me know in chat if the audio levels are a-okay. So for all the viewers who are tuning in, we will be going live at about 7 p.m. with the grand final. So don't forget to tune in for that. We'll take a small break for about 30 minutes after the 2 semi-finals for the players to set up. We resume back in, and how's the money looking like? Tango Punch. They did get 3 kills in defrag, sitting on $2,150, so can go for the SMG here if they do decide to go for the first buy. Now decide to just straight up hard eco in. Just the one decoy invested in from respect. And Size gonna be fully uncontested on his way in. Only GG is gonna be all alone here. Up at the B bomb site, will get overwhelmed. Up Hero from Kitchen. Did do a fair bit of damage there, buying space for revenge to get the kill on RSN. But meanwhile, the A bomb site is wide open. Plant goes down, and revenge in a 1v4 situation here. There are a couple of players who are pretty low on Mac Pune 5, but seems unlikely that he walks away with a kill there. Cleaned up by Size, and the T's quick 2-0. You see 3 nades all gonna be hitting up through slope. Unfortunately, don't see them being able to find anything. The Kuramal with the open and just rushing up through short. Finds the second. Defrag on the site there. Trying to be cheeky, but nothing comes off it. All 5 alive from Mag Pune 5. And GG. Just the CZ in hand. Shouldn't really be getting much out of this. No point for Mac Pune 5 to even go for the hunt. Doesn't spot RSN coming in from apartments there, and 3-0 for Mac Pune 5. The gun run coming in. Tango Punch. And they move to the double op setup. Surprising. Ooh, the charge straight up through connector. Surprise, surprise, RSN will eventually get taken down. A second shot coming in. And Karamal and Size gonna find themselves in a 2v3 situation here. Oh, Size gets caught with the nade out in hand, and the double ops paid dividends for Tango Punch there. Early mid control. And the AWP on point. Revenge will get smoked out though. Never give up. Misses up on the spray there. And will get taken down by respect. And all of a sudden, Mac Pune 5 in a bit of trouble here. 2v5. And 1 minute remaining on the clock. We still do have a lot of time to work with. 45 seconds remaining. Control of the C4 with size, and they do have quite a bit of utility as well. 4 flashbangs, a smoke, couple of molotovs. Flashbang out, and size baits out the first shot from CT. Smoke's going down, size finds the opener. They readjust back, they gap the second, but both of them just look at the HP. And Karamal 1v3. Can't land that spray down on GG, and that's 2 consecutive rounds coming in for Tango Punch after they move on to the double op setup. And MAC Pune 5 back on the eco here. Utility gonna hold MAC Pune 5 here for now. And it does look they want to just straight up go for this B rush here. Flashbangs coming in, counter flashes out by Hero. Hero's just gonna get overwhelmed up headshot. Only GG finds one. Can't continue with the spray there, and that's the B-bomb side compromised here for Tango Punch. Retake time, but with an AWP, not the ideal of weaponry for the retake. They find one and immediately traded away by RSN. 2K defrag coming in from short, finds 2, and RSN forced into a situation to step up there. All 3 T's get tunnel vision in towards market, and they almost get punished there, but do eventually take the round there. 4-2, and immediately the CTs rather, back on the eco. Edge of the smoke. GG. He's just gonna miss one of the T's heading through, and now he's being spotted. We'll get forced down. Heroes down for the count as well. Defrag. Not even gonna bother attempting this. He will be able to save up the AK here though. And looking at the funds, pretty low on a couple of players there. So if they do manage to save this, I still don't think it's gonna be enough to warrant to buy. There will be 3 rifles and maybe an SMG and an upgraded pistol only. Five to 2, MAC Pune 5. After that initial hiccup, do bounce back and bounce back strong here. 5-2 as Tango Punch do go in for the buy, and it's gonna be 2 rivals actually just gonna go rushing up towards A slope. Can't find the kill. Molotov burning, defrag to a crisp. Will get cleaned up by size, and now the Opper has moved into position. Whereas Max finds 1, traded away. 3v3. Hero down to 6 HP. There's no way he's gonna be able to survive that. The rain of bullets coming in. Looking for that kill through the boxes. And MAC Pune 5 continues to breeze through. 6-2. Tango Punch out of money, and they do need to drastically change up things. We've never really seen them take the fight up to Mac Pune 5. They've just been sitting passive, and don't really see that being the answer moving ahead. RSN all alone at mid finds the opener. He's just keeping the CTs interested because this part of the mat will eventually go down, but the pressure is coming into it. Be revenge, just the USP in hand. And Tango Punch should really just set up for exits here and try and save this AK on only GG. Only GG. Here's bodies heading his way. Is he going to be able to stay alive though? Surrounded in multiple directions, but he's actually just gonna go down to the C4. Ay ay ay. That didn't really go according to plan there. But regardless, Tango Punch will be able to immediately buy back and double up setup. Glass Cannon 1 on revenge. And looks like they're not going to challenge up towards mid. Instead, it's just going to be a rush through A main. Respect finds the opener. Can't line up the second. RSN able to trade. And that incendiary from only GG finds it. He needs to be careful here. Down to 14 HP. Almost gets burnt up alive. And 2 orbs here on the retake. Man advantage though for Tango Punch. Karamal misses a shot, and they've spotted one player out towards main now. Karamal though is just patient here. Oh, lands the first one. Beautiful clutch coming in from Karamal there. 2v1, and cool as a cucumber from A-main, able to clutch that out. He just had to land the first shot after one shot. Just one player alive. They didn't really have the time to work with either the nades. He misses, and Karamal point blank range misses a sitter here. They do manage to get the clean up, and revenge gonna be left alone with the deagle. One v2 as the bomb gets planted in. Unfortunate there. The boost above the smoke at CT for RSN gets the kill. 9-2. Back to double ops we go for Tango Punch, but Mac Pune 5 have looked unstoppable thus far. 6 consecutive rounds on the trot, but defrag catches Karamal. Up at Sniper Nest, but look at that. Holy GG. Just had a million T's head his way, and through the smoke, Respect lands the shot. Point blank range out in the open though.
Bomb has been planted.
Never give up. 1, 2, 3, he finds one, readjusts, finds the second, and the third. A beautiful clutch coming in. And Mac Pune 5 survive that round. They decided to go for the quick play there through Palace. Unfortunately, GG could only find the one, and Tango Punch gonna be kicking themselves. How on earth did they let that round pass by? It is 1v3. You absolutely gotta take those rounds if you have to have a chance going up against the likes of Pune 5 here in the semi-finals. Beck does find one, but he gets chunked down. Look at Karamal though. Catches two CTs rotating through short. 11-2, Mac Pune 5. A solid half on the T side. 2 more rounds to go, and Tango Punch. The money's not looking at the best of places right now. Do need to go for an eco here. Just a few upgraded pistols, 2 nades. We have 3 players towards the A bomb site. And look at RSN just coming in through connector. On the backstab. Bomb's already gone down in the B bomb site. 11-2, Tango Punch just gonna set up for some crossfires here, but they shouldn't really be able to walk away with a single gun here. They have T swarming from all directions. 12-2. Last round of the first half. Tango Punch will have a pretty decent buy moving in here. Decent bit of utility, double ops. And they have actually been hitting a few of these shots with the op though. The problem is, come mid-round, they haven't really been solid enough. Velocity, 1-for-1 trade. And he's gonna look to continue chasing up though. Will eventually get traded by Revenge. And Size left in a 1v2 shot in the back. Hero spots him. And the question is, does he take the fight? Why is he taking that fight there? He knew for a fact there was no trade potential coming in. And decides to go for the gamble, but look at this. Size coming in from short. Revenge doesn't hear this though. He should hear him rotating. Can he catch him up at connector? If he peeks wide, the timing is gonna be the key. Revenge couldn't flick on. And now Size has the C4, but how's he gonna look to get himself out of this mess here? He does not have any utility. Revenge already on the rotate through sniper nest.
Bomb has been planted.
Revenge. USB out. He does manage to clutch it. So Tango Punch. do take the last round, but it's only going to be a small consolation. They have a long way to go if they are to get back into this one. For now, Mac Pune 5, solid half on the T side of Mirage. 12-3. And it's just 4 rounds away now from that final berth, which will be coming up later today at around 6:30 to 7 p.m. Tango Punch starting on the T side. Absolutely have to take the pistol here. And Mac Pune 5 ready for this B hit here. They have 3 bodies up. RSN spots the first flare, gets the first frag in. Dropping down, size finds to never give up with a couple himself. And now Hero left in a 1v3 situation. Spotted out, tagged to 37 HP. But it is Mac Pune 5 who take the pistol, and with that Tango Punch, probably see their last chance go by. They are gonna hard eco this. Unfortunately, couldn't get a plant in. Up at connector, you have players charging in. Up at mid, RSN finds one, never give up with the next. Does get tagged pretty low though, but respect, just a Glock in hand.
Terrorists win.
14-3, and Mac Pune 5 slowly inching towards that final berth at the LG Cup Season 2 Pune Minor from ACG. Big shout out to all the sponsors again. Title sponsor LXG, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors LG and Nvidia. Online media partner Sportskeeda. Karamal with the opener. Up at mid. Size boosted up, but Tango Punch were ready for that. Bench does get pushed back. The incendiary towards Palace, and the defrag and revenge. 2, 3, 4 doesn't account for the player towards under Palace there, and revenge. 30 seconds remaining. C4 in control of the CT. That's pretty much done for here.
Terrorists win.
match points for Mac Pune 5 here. The force buy comes in for Tango Punch. It's not going to be a pretty one. Never give up. Sprays through the smoke. Unfortunately, can't connect in. But they're looking to aggress up early towards shot though. They spot from there towards ladder room. C4 goes down and RSN gets caught with the Molotov in hand. Size. Curious position, but hits one, leaving Hero all alone. Gets tagged to 20 HP. Is this the end for Tango Punch? Yes, it is. Mac Pune 5 will be a finalist at the Pune Minor of the ILG Cup Season 2. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. We will be back in about 20 minutes time with the second semi-finals. This is Shade Slayer, BRB.
I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above the town, I can finally see now. I see the fear inside your eyes, I see the pain hidden in your smile. I can finally see now. Oh, we radiate all over the world. We used to radiate, but now we're drowning. As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above the town, we used to radiate, but now we're drowning. Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and sound.
ourselves in the spirit of things. We lose our sight when we put our trust in things of this material world, of things that fade away. Let them keep coming back, 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 I say. Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy. When we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain.
I know my limits. You can break me down, but I will stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away. To see you again, see you again. Been finding ways to get away. To see you again, see you again. See you again.
I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. That it feels right. Feels right. So right, so right, so right.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, the gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, the gravity pulls you straight down.
Wires hold you back. They tie you down, restrict your movements, and ultimately stop you reaching your full potential. Which is why it's time to break free from the confines of the cable and fully embrace lasting wireless gaming with Logitech G. The G603 wireless gaming mouse and the G613 wireless mechanical gaming keyboard both deliver the kind of performance and efficiency you need to compete and win at the highest levels of gaming. The G603 wireless gaming mouse can run with 1 or 2 AA batteries to suit your weight and balance tastes, and can provide up to a staggering 500 hours of non-stop play.
Expect nothing less.
This is largely down to the incredible new high-efficiency rated optical sensor, or HERO for short.
Heroes never die.
As well as enjoying 10 times the power efficiency of the last generation of sensors, it boasts exceptional accuracy and responsiveness with up to 12,000 dpi. You can manually adjust sensitivity in the Logitech gaming software, assigning up to 5 preset levels which can be switched on the fly by tapping this button. Whilst we're on the subject of buttons, the G603 has 6 which are fully programmable, either assigned to game profiles on your main PC or stored in onboard memory for when you're on the go. But all this is nothing without latency-free performance, and thanks to Logitech G's new highly optimized light speed technology and a 1 millisecond report rate, the G603 is photon fast, with no risk of interference from other Wi-Fi or Bluetooth sources, even in crowded LAN and tournament settings. Lightspeed is in fact so advanced that the G603 is faster than most wired gaming mice.
An excellent kill.
When you're not competing, you can also switch from peak gaming mode to the low productivity setting, pushing the report rate to 8 milliseconds and further optimizing battery life.
MVP.
The G603 also has the added benefit of allowing you to connect to devices via Bluetooth. To complete your optimized wireless setup though, you need to look beyond the mouse. The G613 wireless mechanical gaming keyboard is the first of its kind. Also leveraging Logitech G's incredible new 1 millisecond report rate lightspeed technology or Bluetooth connectivity, this keyboard houses the esports grade Roma G mechanical key switches. With an actuation distance of just 1.5 millimeters, these are up to 25% faster than the competition.
This calls for a celebration.
Combine this with an actuation force of just 45 grams, and you have a low fatigue, high performance keyboard designed to help you win. In addition to delivering faster keystroke response rates than most wired gaming keyboards on the market, the G613 also boasts incredible power performance with up to 18 months of gaming on just 2 AA batteries. To find out more about the G613 and the G603, just visit logitechg.com.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the second semi-final. It's D-Style versus Pentagram Esports of the ILG Cup Season 2. Pune Minor from ACG. We did have one of the players disconnect off, so we will have the restore coming in quickly. But for people who missed the first semi-final, it was MAC Pune 5 who did take the victory there. It was up against Tango Punch. Pretty convincing win at that, 16-3 on Mirage. And here for the second semi-final, we will be moving into Inferno. All right, we have all 10 players in the server. Second semi-final, D-Style versus Pentagram Esports. D-Style starting on the CT side. And we have only 2 sets of armor, 2 kits, and 2 nades. So D-Style do invest quite a bit of money into utility, and it does look like the hit will come in quick and fast. The A-bomb side, Sonic finds one, but he's first up in the corner. Can he get the second? No, he can't. ZXC gets spotted out, but he has a lot of bodies heading his way. 1 HP. Will eventually get overwhelmed up. 2v4 on the retake, but a couple of players pretty low. Monster and Alchemist. Monster was taken down, but immediately traded away by Alchemist. Palmier replies back strong. 2v1. 324 HP on Alchemist, but that headshot chunks him down in half. Riker finishes off, and Pentagram Esports take the lead 1-0. Big shout out to all our sponsors. Title sponsor LXG, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors LG and Nvidia. Online media partner Sportskeeda. D-Style. Do go for the full force buy here. Pentagram Esports, they've had a pretty good run all the way to the semi-finals. One of the players did disconnect from just gonna wait on for him to reconnect back. For people who are wondering how do we go ahead and participate in these tournaments, don't forget to check out all the information on the website ilg.lxgtv.com. We still do have minors running till the end of September, so there's a lot more CSGO tournaments that you can participate in. You can also register for all of these tournaments on the same website, so don't forget. I'm just gonna leave it in chat here. Looks like one of the players is facing a small tech issue. Just wait up for the admin to resolve that. Mac Pune 5 didn't really get challenged thus far on their way to the finals, but whoever does make it out of the semi-finals here should give them a decent fight. The no armor USB save. Well, it might just straight up be a fact where you don't really want to feed into the enemy SMGs, which might be one of the reasons if he was saving there, or straight up for the fact that you do go for the hunt, and if you do end up winning a duel, you probably walk away with a saved rifle. So So how's your Sunday going, folks? Love the fact that I do spend most of my weekends watching some fun CS. Unfortunately, don't really get a lot of time to dive into the server myself and put in a few games. Been quite a while since I did play some compy. How do you guys like the MP5? The patch thing just about came in and it's available on competitive, so do let me know if some of you folks have already kind of dabbed with the game, with the gun rather, in a few games. Talking about MP5s, Alchemist gonna end up buying one up for himself. D-Style. Do go for the first buy few CZs. They do have a couple of nades on them as well. Probably going to be tossed up towards Banana. Hopefully Pentagram Esports can read this and not really go into that early rush in. All right, I'm being told one of the players had to disconnect off to fix one of his headsets, but once he did reconnect back and they went for the round restart, the team names have switched around, so they're just quickly gonna reset back the server. Just give us about 5 minutes time. We will dive straight back into this match. This is the second semi-final, Pentagram Esports versus D-Style. Don't go anywhere, stick around. Just about 5 minutes back, we dive straight back into the match.
like a broken soul in a wonderland without angels. That is how I feel when the mirror shows me a stranger. Yeah. And I know they're just fragments of a world where your absence all I get to see. Take me back to the planet where you and I are still meant to be. 'Cause I'm incomplete when you ain't by my side, when you don't wake up next to me. Yeah, I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete. Yeah, I'm incomplete. Hey, 'cause I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete.
These roads intersect, on each one I reflect. These lines write my story. These places change me, each one replacing. Like night into morning, I miss the open air, the going anywhere, riding with you like we used to. Guess I'm better off alone, never know when I'll get home, but I know that home's where the heart is. Guess I'm better off this way, moving to better days, but
like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above the town, I can finally see you now. I see the fear inside your eyes, I see the pain in your smile. I can finally see you now.
All right, back into the game. So last time when we did go for the restore, it was primarily because the names had messed up, and now we're back up. It's in fact D-Star we have missed around earlier. 1-0 Sonic does reply back there. 32 HP, Deagle's out, Hexen finds one. And so all of a sudden, a 3v5 situation here. D-Style end up losing a couple of players early on. Can they reply back though? Alchemist finds the opener, and ZXC gonna have a few bodies heading his way soon. ZXC doesn't really peek up, and he just allows them to move at once. Up Sonic finds one, spots up a second. And Bob's gonna be left all alone. 1v4, just a Mac 10 in hand. Beautiful shot though. He's gonna perch himself up in the corner, but they should be double peeking this up. And Pentagram Esports immediately level things back up 1-1. And D-Style kind of make a mess of their anti forced by their Double scouts out for Pentagram Esports. Meanwhile, though, towards Banana, they get 2 quick kills. Oh, they spot the 3rd player out as well. That's sure. Traded away by Hexen. So D-Style go for that early play towards Banana. Easy gets shut down. Bob somehow manages to make it out of balcony, but immediately ends up biting the dust. 2-1 Pentagram Esports have the lead for the first time. Not really a big fan of the double scouts, primarily because D-Style there with the pistols. They did have a couple of flashes. They could have just cut the distance down and eventually overwhelmed the scouters, but it wasn't really the case there. The T's do have the 4-second lead. Hexen does tag Anu pretty low, barely manages to make it back to safety. Their counter flashes are good though. Not in a position to push through, but Monster, beautifully done. Huge frag there, and they decide to turn around to the B-bomb site. Palmia all alone with the scout here, no backup whatsoever. Incendiary and is missing a couple of shots here. Loves D-Style to enter in towards the B-bomb side. Bomb goes down. 3v5 on the retake. Chopper gets tanked down. D-Style still have all 5 players alive. And Pentagram Esports here probably look to save the couple of rifles. Yeah, the call comes in to save, and D-Style immediately pulled the round back 2-2.
Terrorists win.
A lot on the line this matchup here. This is from ACG Pune as part of the ILG Cup Season 2 Pune Miners. 75,000 rupees on the line. Winner walks away with 50,000. And of course a slot in the regional finals. Bob showing some early presence here towards B. Topper and Pomia gonna call in for backup. Hexen rotating in. Look at this, they're gonna go pushing in. But Sonic boosted up. Does find the initial frag. C4. 50 seconds remaining, does make its way back towards the B-bomb site. And Palmia gets spotted and tagged down. Not doing a lot of damage onto Dopper though. Somehow manages to perch himself into the corner. Tag down to 25 HP. Long spray down. Palmia survives, but is taking so much damage in the process. 15 HP and Palmia stands tall though, finds one, and now Mangu 50 HP. What can he do? He ends up getting the TK there. A little too trigger happy by the looks of things, but Sonic prevents a catastrophe there. 3-2. Pentagram Esports do retake back the lead, but it ended up getting a little too tricky for their comfort. The tag from Hexen, and Bob looks like he's just gonna charge up towards B here. Counter flash is good, but he's gonna walk into a slaughter if he just follows up. Back coming in, beautiful first kill. Traded away though by Palmia. Should have really got the trade much earlier. And it is pulling in rotations now. Hexen rotates back with the scout. Scout finds the opener. Tries to face up and will eventually go down. What a beautiful hold by Palmia. 2 huge frags. And D-Style just get cut on their way in to the B-bomb site. Also going to be all alone coming in from CT. Does get the opener. Sonic gets caught unawares. 40 seconds remaining. C4's dropped out in the open. But Palmia there. A huge 4K and Pentagram Esports finally tipped the balance in their favor. And that should bring to an end the flurry of force buys from both these teams, in fact. D-Style gonna eco this one out. Just a few upgraded pistols. Nades out towards Banana. Do safely navigate that, and Dopper gonna be lucky to walk away from that light impact. First frag comes in, traded away. C4 is rotating back towards the B-bomb site here. Site in control of Mangu. But he can deny the plant here. Completely starred, and he gets all 3. Dopper. What a monster. Huge spray down. A quick 3K and D-Style. The timing, unfortunately, didn't really work out for them. (5-2-2). The buy comes in for D-Style. 5 AKs out. Oh, Dopper spots out the leg. Hexen does decide to go ahead and position himself here towards apartments. Very risky position to hold, and Hexen gets punished for it. Sonic misses the initial spray down, and the peek comes in through the smoke. And rotations are already coming in thick and fast. ZXC spotted out. Up at mid, peeks wide. But it is Dopper to find one, but they need to get 3 more through the smoke. Alchemist finds them. And Palmia 1v3. D-Style. Quick play there towards the A-bomb site. Pentagram Esports should have been a lot more I'd say slower in the retake. They did have utility to work with as well, but they decide to just straight up rush in for that retake and eventually just crumble one by one. For now though, Sonic, the opening frag does eventually go down. Hexen on health will go down as well. Dopper can't really trade back right away. Does eventually find Anu. To the scout. He does have to find one though. Survives for days, but it's ZXC now in a 1v1. P2000 versus an AK. He should be able to upgrade to at least a scout here. And he guesses towards the B bomb side while Monster just gonna head up through mid. ZXE should really have figured this out though. Yeah, there you go. Monster gonna set himself up at pit. Time is ticking. ZXE, no armor. Aim punch is gonna be a problem. He does not have a kit either. He's getting shot in the back and Monster cleans up. ZXE there did try to guess, but unfortunately didn't get the sight right. 5-4, and Pentagram Esports. The to and fro continues yet again, and Anu is gonna look to go charging up Banana. Contested, and they've given up control of Arch as well. Hexen goes down. What is happening? The A-hold. They're just crumbling here for Pentagram Esports. They've lost him all there. And D-Style, man advantage. 4-5. Pomia does get spotted out there immediately though. Molotov to push him back from library, but he's tagged down at 44 HP. Man down, not really ideal for the retake here. Dopper needs to find kills and needs to find them fast. Pomia goes down. Dopper thinking about going for the save. Not going to be given the opportunity to do so. 5-5. Pentagram Esports, fresh out of money here, back on the pistols. They're going for a B stack by the looks of things, and that's exactly where D-Style's heading. Pop flash through. Anu will eventually go down though. They hold strong here up towards B. Lucky for D-Style, they didn't really end up committing all the players towards B. And Hexen, point blank range, finds one. How long can he survive though? Can he get the second? No, he can't. But I think he's done enough damage here. The smokes are down, but it's a man advantage for Pentagram Esports on the retake. Player at pit. They're looking to face Sonic getting tagged all alone. The crossfire just a tad bit too strong there from D-Style. A hotly contested semi-final matchup here of the ILG Cup Season 2. Pune Minor from ACG. Big shout out to all the sponsors. Title sponsor LXG, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors LG and Nvidia. Online media partner Sportskeeda. D-Style leads 6-5. It's been a pretty to and fro affair here. Pentagram Esports did have that early lead, 5-2, but ever since then, it's been D-Style with those 4 consecutive rounds. And they're slowly beginning to build some money up here. $5,000 on Alchemist, 5,500 on Monster. And Pentagram Esports decide not to contest Banana this time around. They're going to be playing in deep off the site. all the viewers who are tuning in, if you want to take part in the ILG Cup Season 2 minor, you definitely can. All you need to do is head over to our website, ilg.lxgtv.com, and register in. Now, Alchemist gets stopped on his way in. They are yet to still pick up the C4 though. Exit spots out Bob. Papa catches him in the act, and Anu's gonna be left all alone towards Arch. 1v4. Position given away there. Nice tag team from the CTs. And it's all square, 6-6. D-Style buying back in 6-6 here. It hangs in the balance. Best of one on Inferno. Oh, it just was Anu there walking into a slaughter towards B, but it is an early 3-man stack there towards Banana. We will eventually have Pomia rotating away. And D-Style look to focus elsewhere. Mid-control. Not going to be offered up easily by the spots. Pomia spots the traces, but just look at the push though from Sonic and ZXC. They have full control of Banana, and that's going to eventually funnel D-Style back towards the A-bomb site here. Gonna be ready for this. Pomia spots down in the corner, double peeks through the smoke. Hexen goes down as well, no damage done. But up at CT, ZXC finds one, but only one. And Dopper goes absolutely huge, drops the C4, finds the second Alchemist down as well. And Sonic in a 1v1 here, 12 HP on Mango as he goes for the plant, and he gets caught in the act. No plant, no round. Pentagram Esports retake back the lead. And D-Style are gonna be back on pistols. And they're gonna look to charge straight up. Banana straight into Sonic's crosshairs. Double headshot. Finds the third as well. ZXC just looking for the cleanup now. Bob all the way across. Air parts. Will eventually go down 8-6, moving into the last round of the first half. Flashes towards mid. Can they make it back in time? The nade do a fair bit of damage there. Pomia with the opener. Do eventually get taken down. Hexen though replies back strong. Mango goes down. And Dopper gonna get surrounded up and taken down, leaving Hexen alone. Misses a crucial shot there. 3v3. Anu 6 HP does get the better of ZXC. Man advantage here for D-Style as Pentagram Esports come for the retake. C4 goes down. Hexen, what a shot, that 2v2. Thought of the last player as well. One at pit, one on side. Hexen finds another, and Bob, 7 HP. Corner off the side here. He's gonna go in with easy, wide into the open. And Bob ensures that D-Style do close out the first half strong there. 7 rounds on the T side. I think they've done a fabulous job here in the first half on Inferno. Still could pretty much be anybody's match here. Best of 1 elimination semi-final matchup of the ILG Cup Season 2 Pune Minor from ACG. Big shout out to all the sponsors. Title sponsor LXG, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors LG and Nvidia. Online media partner Sportskeeda. Pistol round of the second half. Pentagram Esports starting on the T side. 5 sets of armor. The block train coming in, taking fast. Bob is gonna spot the T's all the way, and down goes the smoke. Becoming in thick and fast. First frag unanswered, and they've gotten control of checkers here. Of archway rather, and they just go charging through. B-bomb side wide open, and D-Style have absolutely no answers.
Bomb has been planted.
Mid to arch, they get control of arch. 2 quick kills catching the CTs on the rotate there. Bob on the retake does find one, but he's gonna be left all alone. Can't find anymore, and Pentagram Esports take the all-important pistol here. 9-7. Labanch Jane, no, there is no minimum rank requirement. Anyone can participate in the ILG Cup Season 2 Minors. A lot of bodies heading the way of Monster. What can he do? Spot one player out. Deagle and Hunt can't land that initial shot. 2 quick kills. And that should be the round in the bag here. Mangu, P250. And $1 million heading his way. Dopper, run and gun with the USB. Anu's not going to be spared either, and Pentagram Esports double digits, 10-7. It does look like they're going to go for a quick A here. Just gonna leave the lone man watching for any push through banana. Know for a fact they're gonna be up against just pistols in this round. Nothing invested in. Alchemist towards graveyard. Does look like they're gonna head back towards banana here. Palmier leading the charge, and it's just Bob Lee out here at B. He does have rotations coming in the form of Mango and Bob. Beautiful shot with the Deagle. Mango finds the second through the smoke. They all just wobbling here to the pressure. ZXC and Sonic though does find 2, bring it down to a 2v2 here. Hexen and ZXC do have the superior weaponry. Alchemist and haven't really been able to upgrade here. Alchemist gonna be left alone. P250 in hand. Hexen though, only 6 HP. 40 seconds remaining. He goes for the plant out into the open. Alchemist does find the first one, and now Hexen 6 HP. He manages to hold on and clutch it out. Alchemist there just needed 1 bullet, and D-Style Unfortunately, so close yet so far from pulling that round from Pentagram Esports with hardly anything invested in, but 11-7. The buy comes in for D-Style. AWP out on Anu. Just be careful of the T's heading in from second mid. Pomya. Gonna aggress up banana here. Anu with the op towards Arch. Where the push is gonna come in. In fact, they're just gonna fall back to defense. Monster! End of the smoke does fall one player out, drives up, makes it out of boiler as well. And now Pentagram Esports find themselves in a predicament here. 1 minute remaining. They're gonna decide to continue pursuing their A hit by the looks of things. Pomya. He makes enough noise. He does force out the rotation from Mango, and I think that's gonna be enough here. Zerexi finds the opener. 11-7. There's a lot of bodies heading towards that. That guy takes in unawares. Can't readjust back in time. 2-3. And Sonic goes huge there. Finds another. Pomya spots both the CTs out. Flashbang. Can't really make it around the corner, and it's all down to Sonic. Spray down does find the first. Bob 1v1. Can he do this? He knows for a fact the player is in the corner. Very low as well, and he does land the spray down. No kit, but he has a lot of time. Will be getting the diffuse in 8-11. When it did look like Pentagram Esports were going to start to run away with this game. D-Style responds strong with their first gun round. (11-8) Pentagram Esports. They still did have money to go for the buy, but it's gonna be the last one. They will be on an eco if they can't make much of this. Monster aggression towards second mid, spots one player out. Anu and Bob. Again, D-Style. No contest towards banana. They're just gonna pretty much surrender the entirety of it over to Pentagram Esports. C4. It's gonna slowly turn around and hit back. Ah, that smoke didn't really make it to its intended destination, but it will be a hit coming in towards A here. Monster as well as Alchemist. Alchemist spotted out at instant decapitation there. Monster can't hit that shot with the scout, and just like that, Pentagram Esports unlock the A defense and does find the opener. Pomya on 7 HP. Cold-blooded instant headshot. And 2v4 now. They throw out the flashes. Call comes in to save. D-Style are out of money. They're going to be hard reset here. And will thus look to hold on to this M4 and UMP. But Pentagram Esports now so close to the finish line. Semi-final matchup of the ILG Cup Season 2 Pune Minor. Winner walks away with at least 25,000 rupees, while the loser walks away empty-handed. So it's a lot on the line. Winner also moves on to the finals to face up against Mag Pune 5, which will be coming up after this one. For now though, looks like they're gonna go just straight up, head towards banana mid though, is where all the action is going down. T's full control of second mid. D-Style. This is something that we've been talking about throughout the entirety of the tournament and most of the matches up against teams that did play MAC Pune 5. You need to be unpredictable. You need to take the fight to your opponents and can't really afford to sit back on the sides as a CT despite going up against a team that's much stronger. You need to keep them guessing, keep them on their toes. Monster still does find one though. 2v2. Alchemist rotates back towards A here. What does he have? It's a glass cannon. Punch is gonna be a problem, but not if you're hitting shots like that though. C4 does get planted in, and Bob coming for the retake. One incendiary, one flashbang, no kit. And he spots the player out as well. Palmia doesn't hang around for too long. Gonna park himself up on the A-bomb side there. Gets the kill. 13-8, and now D-Style out of money. They should really be ecoing this one up if they are to challenge Pentagram Esports from hitting match point. Few nades up banana. Does connect it on Hexen. They're both the nades. 21 HP. Look at Monster. Looking to contest towards second mid there. USP at point blank range. Can't get the kill. But look at the HP on a couple of these players. The Hexen on 21. Sonic on 8. What can they do here? Alchemist and Mangu on the site. Have all 5 Ts heading in their direction. Mangu on site. Found Bob Lee. Does find one, but that's pretty much it. There was Sonic looping in from towards Arch, and Pentagram Esports would look like would be a tricky anti-eco there. They do navigate it after that early blip. 14-8. Buy comes in from D-Style, but Pentagram Esports now just 2 rounds away from setting up that finals up against MAC Pune 5. Again for the important run, they decide to play it passive, and Monster gets tagged down to 40 HP through the smoke. Not the best of starts to one of the most important rounds for D-Style. Hexen goes down, and that's the lurk up for Pentagram Esports. They will come it back towards A. Alchemist, spots the player dropping down through the smoke, finds Dopper. Through, in fact, but they're not readjusting back in time. Alchemist survives on 34 HP up here in pit. Messing, and Alchemist goes absolutely huge here for D-Style. Up at pit, nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. He decides to fight, and D-Style survive, at least for now. Pentagram Esports do have quite a fair bit of money there. Will immediately buy back in. Five AKs. Mangu spots a couple of players out. Can't hit that initial flick. He's not even gonna bother refacing that up though. Look at Anu on the boost. Pentagram Esports so close to the finish line here. 2 rounds In fact, they take this round. D-Style probably doesn't have any money to reinvest back in. Smoke towards Arj. No good. The C4 though is gonna head back towards Banana. We do have two players here. Bob on the site. And Monster towards CT. Smokes go down, smoke towards CT. Monster looks to push to it. He just lights them up. 2 quick kills. Almost finds the third. Hexen gets tagged low as well. ZXE ends up killing himself with that Molotov there. Hexen goes down as well. And D-Style hold on. Sonic can't avoid the flash in time. Double digits for D-Style, but they just walked into the meat grinder there, did Pentagram Esports. That puts the T's back on an eco here. D-Style, have they done enough to get back into this match? It's gonna be a charge towards mid. Mango with the job. Spraying them down through the smoke here. To be fair, there wasn't much invested in either from Pentagram Esports. And they just make it a swift one. Yep, we did get to witness a 1G there from ZXC, but the buy comes in from Pentagram Esports, 5 AKs. And they have been going for rudimentary hits, but as I say that, 2 huge openers leaves Anu all alone here on the A-bomb site. They've dug themselves out of situations like this a couple of times now. Can they do it once more? Else Pentagram Esports might just find themselves on match point. Kana Utilities, monsters here, but look at the C4. It's all the way towards the B-bomb site. And Bob's gonna be all alone, AK in hand. Push commences thick and fast, and in fact it's gonna be the B hit. Bob, find one, can't readjust back in time. 2v3 here as the C4 goes down in the B-bomb site. It's up to Anu and Monster for the retake. They do have kits on both players here. HE and a flashbang. Anu goes down. Monster finds one, traded away immediately. And that's match point coming up for Pentagram Esports. 1 round away from securing at least 25,000 rupees. And that final slot to go up against Mag Pune 5. D-Style will be able to buy up, double up setup online. Monster. You've seen it. Oh, look at the nades coming in. He just gets mowed down. That was just glorious to watch though. Holy moly. Anu gets caught in the act as well. And D-Style's defense just crumbled here on the A-bomb side. Alchemist is going to be left all alone. The pre-fires towards Pit need out. Does barely any damage here. 3v5. Mango does find one, traded away. Alchemist goes down, and Bob in a 1v4. Pentagram Esports. Will be your finalist here today at the ILG Cup Season 2. Pune Minor taking down D-Style 16-11. Thank you so much for all the viewers who tuned in. Big shout out to all the sponsors. Title sponsor LXG, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors LG and Nvidia. Online media partner Sportskeeda. We will be back shortly in about 20 to 30 minutes time with the grand finals. We'll see you folks then.
Wires hold you back. They tie you down, restrict your movements, and ultimately stop you reaching your full potential. Which is why it's time to break free from the confines of the cable and fully embrace lasting wireless gaming with Logitech G. The G603 wireless gaming mouse and the G613 wireless mechanical gaming keyboard both deliver the kind of performance and efficiency you need to compete and win at the highest levels of gaming. The G603 wireless gaming mouse can run with 1 or 2 AA batteries to suit your weight and balance tastes, and can provide up to a staggering 500 hours of non-stop play.
Expect nothing less.
This is largely down to the incredible new high-efficiency rated optical sensor, or HERO for short.
Heroes never die.
As well as enjoying 10 times the power efficiency of the last generation of sensors, it boasts exceptional accuracy and responsiveness with up to 12,000 dpi. You can manually adjust sensitivity in the Logitech gaming software, assigning up to 5 preset levels which can be switched on the fly by tapping this button. Whilst we're on the subject of buttons, the G603 has 6 which are fully programmable, either assigned to game profiles on your main PC or stored in onboard memory for when you're on the go. But all this is nothing without latency-free performance, and thanks to Logitech G's new highly optimized light speed technology and a 1 millisecond report rate, the G603 is photon fast, with no risk of interference from other Wi-Fi or Bluetooth sources, even in crowded LAN and tournament settings. Lightspeed is in fact so advanced that the G603 is faster than most wired gaming mice.
An excellent kill.
When you're not competing, you can also switch from peak gaming mode to the low productivity setting, pushing the report rate to 8 milliseconds and further optimizing battery life.
MVP.
The G603 also has the added benefit of allowing you to connect to devices via Bluetooth. To complete your optimized wireless setup though, you need to look beyond the mouse. The G613 wireless mechanical gaming keyboard is the first of its kind. Also leveraging Logitech G's incredible new 1 millisecond report rate lightspeed technology or Bluetooth connectivity, this keyboard houses the esports grade Roma G mechanical key switches. With an actuation distance of just 1.5 millimeters, these are up to 25% faster than the competition.
This calls for a celebration.
Combine this with an actuation force of just 45 grams, and you have a low fatigue, high performance keyboard designed to help you win. In addition to delivering faster keystroke response rates than most wired gaming keyboards on the market, the G613 also boasts incredible power performance with up to 18 months of gaming on just 2 AA batteries. To find out more about the G613 and the G603, just visit logitechg.com.
ourselves in the spirit of things. We lose our sight when we put our trust in things of this material world, of things that fade away. Let them keep coming back, 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 keep coming back. Of things we know. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the got history, yeah.